back, Gothic lovers. We're back in Gothic 1, and today we are actually gonna do something that I should have done a long time ago, and that is to take revenge on the guy who punched us in the beginning. So if you remember in the intro video, you get punched by a guy and he tells you, welcome to the colony.
Let me pass.
Yeah, just pass. And this is the guy. This is Bullit. Now we're gonna save the game because Bullit deserves a specially named save game. Beating up Bullit. Now, Stone, if you please. You're kind of interrupting my groove. Can you just sort of piss off a bit? Because this is between me and Bullit. Thank you. Okay, let's save the game. And this is the asshole that punched us in the beginning.
Who have we here? Ain't you the guy I baptized earlier? What do you want? You come back for more?
I've come to stuff your big mouth for you.
Ha! Well, come here and give it a try, sonny.
And this asshole is now beaten, and he also drops a pretty good sword called the Sword of Fear, which is a very good weapon if you don't manage to get a Sword of Victory. And we have finally taken revenge. And I really want to give credit to Pyranha Bytes for having the inspiration to allow us to get vengeance on this asshole, because he really deserved it. Now we're gonna just quickly transition to the swamp camp, and we're gonna start chapter 2. And we are at the swamp camp right now, and we can begin chapter 2. And as you enter the camp, Lester is gonna accost you.
I'm glad you're here. I have news for you.
Good news, I hope.
Our Brotherhood's planning a really big thing.
What are you planning? To break out?
The Gurus are trying to contact the Sleeper, but they need something to unite their powers.
Oh, and?
They need a magical object, a focus.
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most powerful man around here. This is the opportunity to attain his favor.
Where do I find him?
Go to the temple. He rarely leaves it. Probably he feels closer to the Sleeper in those cold ruins. May the Sleeper protect you.
And we have finally entered chapter 2. Does Lester have anything to say?
May the
No. Alrighty then. Now we're gonna go to Iberian, and we're just gonna take a shortcut over here. Now, yeah, I'm sure he feels closer to the Sleeper in those very cold and drab ruins, because we're gonna see just how cold he really feels.
Stop! You can only enter the Temple Hill if you have a Guru's permission.
The novice Lester sent me. I shall offer my services to Iberian.
Lester is trustworthy, I know him. You may pass.
How's it going?
Since I become one of the
Sounds pretty important.
you're an infidel.
Okie dokie. Now, let's see just how cold Iberian feels in this very damp ruins. Now, let's see. He clearly feels very cold with a chick here using a palm frond to cool him down, and yeah, I'm sure he feels incredibly cold and uncomfortable here. And ooh, another chick called Natalia.
You're not allowed to talk to us.
Now, can we loot this chest without anybody?
You're not allowed to talk to us.
Yep, we can, and that's what we're gonna do. So, we're gonna quickly loot these chests. Okay, some ore nuggets and potions, always a welcome addition to our bustling inventory. And we're gonna talk to Iberian in just 1 second. Just wanna make sure I get... And these, I think, are the last chests in the swamp camp, the last chest we have to pick. There's only one more chest in Korkalam's hut, in Korkalam's laboratory, but we can't access it just yet. We will be able to eventually. There isn't a lot of stuff, come to think about it, when it comes to... And this texture over here, you can actually see it's not properly rendered. You can see through the map. So right, left, right. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So a bunch of cigarettes, some healing potions, and some more. Seems legit for the leader of the song camp. And he also has a pretty funny accent. He has the accent of an American preacher.
Greetings, Master Iberian.
Ah, I know your face.
Impossible. We've never met before.
But I thought, well, what do you want?
I heard you were looking for something.
That's right. We need a magical focus. We sent the novice Nairas to collect the focus, but he hasn't come back yet. You could check up for me what has happened.
Why is the focus so important?
It is a magical object which can concentrate our spiritual powers. It is one of the 5 focus stones used by the mages to erect the barrier. In a vision I saw that we need to use the power of the focus.
Sounds like quite an interesting vision.
My vision was a sign from the sleeper. We can reach him with the focus.
Where shall I begin to search?
Leave the camp, turn right, and go up to the tall cliff. Go beyond the forest until you can see the sea. There, you'll find the focus.
I'll bring the focus back.
Take this map. The location of the focus is recorded on it.
I still haven't found the focus.
Then search on.
Okay. And Iberian just gave us a map, a pretty simple map. It shows you where you can find a focus, and I think it's the last item we have. Or it isn't. Let's see. Overview Swamp Camp, map of the colony. Oh, this is it. Iberian's focus map. And it basically shows us that we're inside the temple and we need to go to the cliff that's overhead of us. It's the cliff that overlooks the temple courtyard. Now, Nairas, I think... No, it's not this guy. It should be... Nairas should be near the start of the camp as you turn right. So that's where we're gonna go. And the plot starts to thicken right now. So the Brotherhood are planning a big invocation, big ceremony, and Nairas should be... he should be around here. Or never mind, I think Nairas is actually already there. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Nairas is already there, so we're just gonna quickly go to what's the guy's name? The trader, Bol Kadar, I think it is his name. Yep, Bol Kadar. And I want to check if he has some speed potions. Because it's a new chapter, and you need to remember that every new chapter the vendors restock their inventory with new stuff. Now let's see, what do we have?
I want to acquire...
He has some swiftness potions. Perfect. Now swiftness potions, pretty damn expensive. but doesn't really matter to us. We have a lot of stuff to trade. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, this axe might be just a bit too expensive. Now, something that's 11 in value. So we're gonna give him a club and a couple of rusty swords. Perfect. He also has some new rings. Do we actually need them? No, we don't, really. He does have transformation scrolls, which can be useful if you wanna get around a bit faster. For example, the Bloodfly scroll is allows you to transform into a Bloodfly, and I think I'm just gonna buy one because I wanna show you how it works. So let's buy a transform into Bloodfly. Now, what can we sell you? Let's sell you some crude swords. Perfect. Now, here's the thing. Once you transform into a monster, anything else other than a meat bug will make people hostile to you. Yeah, that's very important to keep in mind because if you transform into a camp, people will try to kill you, and you'll also have the stats of the creature you're transforming into. So, Bloodfly is going to be a pretty weak creature. It's going to die in one hit, pretty much. So right now, we want to transform into a Bloodfly, quickly save the game. Equip our scroll. Now, where is the Bloodfly scroll? I think should be the last. Transform into Bloodfly. Oh, we already had a couple. Okay. So we're gonna transform, and you can see that we have 50 life right now. We have the strength and dexterity and armor of a Bloodfly, but we're incredibly fast. And we also have the animations of a Bloodfly, so we really don't want to fight anything else on the road. I am gonna kill stuff off screen. Some mobs have basically respawned because we're in chapter 2, but only very few mobs have actually respawned. Something like a third of them that would normally be on the map. So I don't want to waste your time by seeing me clear the map again. Instead, we are going to go to Nyrus. Now, fortunately, because we're flying, I don't think a Bloodfly has fall damage. Now, Nyrus should be just ahead of us, opposite of the Fog Tower. And you can actually see that Bloodfly is pretty damn fast. It's way faster than our normal walking speed. Okay, and we are almost there. So we're just gonna... If you want to drop the transformation, you can simply press enter, which is exactly what we're gonna do right now. And let's see, what are we? Okay. And we can see the Novice Nyrus right here, and this is where Iberion's map leads us to. Now we're gonna see some of the best voice acting in the game thus far. But before we talk to this guy, he will try to run away from us. So we need to be careful. We need to equip a good weapon. Okay, quickly save the game, and let's do it.
Scram! You have no business to be here.
I'm searching for the focus.
Unfortunately, you're too late for that. I've already found it. And I'm keeping it for myself. The Sleeper talked to me last night and made me his only tool. Now I'll only serve the Sleeper. No more Templars or Gurus. Only me alone. Die!
Now, despite the fact that Nyrus says die, he's actually gonna try to run away from you. Now, this is the focus. Focus from the ocean cliff. And he has very few things in his inventory. So basically, Nyrus forces you to chase him down, which can be an annoying task. Now, fortunately, at this point, you might be able to pop an ice block scroll if you buy one. Now, let's try to get down the slope here, and maybe we won't die. We are gonna take a bit of fall damage. And a bit too much, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe just jump down. We might be able to survive a fall. No, we will not. Well, in that case, let's try the following. Let's transform into a bloodfly and see if we manage to survive that way. Okay, we did, because the bloodfly doesn't take fall damage. So, just want to take a quick shortcut. So we have the focus for Iberian, which is great, and I also like the vegetation growing on the side of this abandoned temple. Okay. And afterwards, Iberian is going to give us another task, and eventually Korkalom is also going to give us another task. Chapter 2 isn't going to be a very long chapter, it's probably going to be 1 or 2 episodes at most.
The novice Nyrus has gone mad. He said that the sleeper had talked to him and chosen him as his only servant. Then he attacked and tried to kill me.
The might of the sleeper is so vast that unprepared souls despair over it. Only we gurus, in our years of meditation, have achieved the spiritual strength to bear the voice of the almighty sleeper.
I found the focus.
Excellent. You have done us a great favor. Now, take the focus back to Kor Kalom. He'll know what needs to be done.
What about some kind of reward?
Since you're not a member of our brotherhood, I will reward you. Take this amulet as a sign of my gratitude.
The voice actor sounds a bit like Arcturus Mengs from StarCraft, just a bit. But I'm guessing it's maybe just the accent. Like, I'm not exactly sure what kind of an accent is. I'm not sure if it's a Texan accent, an accent from Alabama, maybe. Maybe some Americans can shed some light on the accent this guy has. Now, we're gonna go to Korkalom as instructed. Focus for the gurus. Mr. Guru. Now we're gonna get our daily swampweed ration, why not?
Here!
It's basically free money at this point. We're gonna climb up to Korkalom, and damn, they really need to design some better safety measures, because anybody can fall off these ladders and die. And sometimes when I first played the game, I actually fell from that ladder and died. Now let's talk to Korkalom.
What do you want?
Iberian sent me. I have the focus.
Ah, the focus, at last. Now I can study the magic of these artifacts. If I only had enough secretion. Damn!
Secretion?
Yes. As you must know, I produced the magic potions for the invocation of the sleeper. For this purpose, I need the secretion from the Mindcrawler's mandibles. You know what Mindcrawlers are, don't you?
Yes.
Very good.
Speak on.
Well, just a short time ago, I had a vision of the sleeper himself. He gave me a sign. He made me understand that there is a means other than the secretion from the mandibles. And he chose me to pass on this mission. You're not getting this mission from me. You're getting it from the sleeper.
Impossible.
Be silent, fool. He made me understand that the path I have embarked upon is right, but the means aren't strong enough. The right means can be found with the Mindcrawlers, but the mandibles are not sufficient. There must be something else.
Iberian said you'd pay me if I brought you the focus.
Really? He said that? Well then, I suppose 50 ore should be enough.
That might be a lie, but why not? It's 53 ore.
Have you never examined the mine crawlers? I mean, maybe there's another body part which contains more of the secretion.
Of course, we have taken some mine crawlers apart, but only their mandibles seem to contain the secretion. There must be something else. Find their nest, and you'll find the answer.
Where will I find the mine crawlers?
In the old mine.
What's the best way to fight the mine crawlers?
There are Templars in the mine. They hunt the crawlers for their mandibles. Speak to Gornavid. He will help you.
Now, depending...
How can I find the nest in the mine?
That's the hardest part of the mission. I can't tell you where to search, nor what to search for. But the sleeper will be with you.
Well, that's a comfort.
Now, depending on your choice, you can say it's dark and sinister kind of search, and he's gonna give you some scrolls of light. And if you say it's gonna be a bloody adventure, he's gonna give you some healing spells, healing potions. Sorry. So let's say we need some more light scrolls. Why
That
not?
sounds like a dark and sinister kind of search.
Take these spell scrolls of light. You'll be able to make good use of them in the dark shafts. The Templars in the mines will help you. May the sleeper give you power. May his light shine on your path and enlighten your spirit. And may he strengthen your will.
Okay.
I'll be seeing you.
May the sleeper enlighten you.
And you can give him Crawler's Mandibles, by the way. He's gonna give you some mana potions as a reward. Now, we're gonna go do a quick transition to the old camp and see if we can report to Raven. So, quick transition time. Now, let's see, does Raven have anything else to say to us, or can we just simply go to the old mine?
Hello? You looking for trouble?
I just thought I'd report in.
Good. I like being kept up to date.
I don't really know what they're planning yet.
Then why are you bothering me?
Actually, we do know what they're planning. They're sending us...
Hello? You look...
I just thought I'd report in.
Then go and see Raven. And never speak to me again unless you're told to.
I just thought...
Then go and see Raven.
I just thought...
Then go...
Okay. Well, I just spoke to you 3 times, so... What happens if we bother him again? Is he gonna attack us? If not, we're just gonna go quickly to the...
I just thought I'd report...
Then go and see...
No, it's the same dialogue option. Okay, we're gonna go do a quick transition to the old mine then. And we are back in the old mine now. Does Drake have anything to tell us?
For Gomez!
See ya.
He does not, so most likely we're gonna have to go down and talk to Ian now. If we check in the journal, we can see that basically just tells us to go down to the old mine. So logically, the boss of the mine should be one of the people to talk to, but also they told us to talk to the Templars. So we're just gonna keep jumping down. Doesn't matter if we really take some damage. Damage is not important to us right now. We can always pop a couple of healing potions to heal up. Okay. Let's pop some healing potions. We have way too many anyway. Okay. Now, this is a very good shortcut. Now, Grimes, hey old timer, do you have anything else to say?
For Gomez!
Nope.
Good luck.
Same to you, boy.
Now, let's talk to Ian.
For Gomez!
There must be a nest of mine crawlers somewhere here.
There are probably dozens of nests here.
Listen, I need to get to this nest now.
I don't have time to see to it now. Our masher doesn't work anymore. The gear wheel broke a few hours ago. I've no idea where to get a new one. Just get me a gear wheel, then I'll see to your problem.
Well, we already have the gear wheel. We have it from the previous chapter.
I have the gear wheel.
Hey, well done. I think that'll work. Now, what about you? You're looking for the nest of the mine crawlers. Just go to Ascan and tell him to open the gate so you can search the dark shafts. Just tell him everything's gonna be fine. Then he'll know that I've given you permission.
I'm still looking for the crawler's nest.
I've already told you. Go to Ascan. He's the chief of the guards.
I'll just have a look
Okay.
around.
Don't make any trouble.
Now we're gonna go down to Ashgan and we're gonna talk to him. Now Ashgan won't immediately open the gate because he's not confident enough to open the gate.
What?
Okay. These Templars don't have anything new to say, so we're gonna quickly pop a potion of speed so we can get around faster. And I will buy all the potions of speed I can in this game, because it's always nice to sprint like this. And honestly, it's a feature that I wish was in all Gothic games. I wouldn't even mind if it had a stamina bar. I mean, I know they added it in Gothic 3, which was honestly a very good addition for the game. And FYI, because we fixed the gear wheel, you can see that this orc slave, which was previously resting, now
For Gomez.
he's working.
I see the masher has already been repaired.
Yeah, we're fast when it comes to making people work. For Gomez.
How's it?
Well, what?
Okay. Now we're gonna go to Mr. Ashgan over here. And Ashgan is gonna give us a little follow-up quest.
For Gomez.
There must be a nest of mine crawlers here somewhere.
The whole bloody mountain is just one big crawler nest.
Why have you closed this shaft?
It didn't matter how many crawlers we killed. More and more just kept coming out.
Sounds like there must be a nest somewhere near. Let me open the gate.
No, this gate can only be opened with Ian's permission. Nothing will be done before.
Hey, Ashgan, you may open the gate now.
I've already told you, only if Ian...
Ashgan, everything's going to be fine. And best regards from Ian.
Well then, if Ian is responsible for this, but only under one condition.
What condition is that?
Just get me 2 or 3 Templars for support. I don't want to be here on my own when the crawlers come out of the shaft. For Gomez.
Okay. Now, the 2 free Templars we can recruit are actually the named Templars that are here down in the mine. So, a couple of Templars you can recruit exactly in this central room, I guess we can call it. This central chamber, the bottom of the shaft, whatever you want to call it. So one of them is going to be Gornavid.
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I know where the crawler's nest is. Will you be there when the passage is open?
When fighting crawlers, it often costs a lot of blood. If you bring me a healing potion, you can count me in.
Sure.
Here, maybe that'll help.
Thanks. You can count on me. We'll meet down below with Ascan.
I'll be there.
And the other guy is Gornakosh.
I know where the crawler's nest is. I'm going there to get something for Kalam, so he can brew a stronger potion.
Then you'll need my blade. I'll join you.
Good. We'll meet at the big passage.
And the last one we can recruit is Gornabar, which is the Templar that's right up here. So we're gonna go quickly talk to him. And afterwards we can open the gate.
I need your help. I'm looking for secretion for Kalam, and I think I know where the crawler's nest is. If we open the passage, will you be there as well?
The crawler's nest. Finally, my sword is at your service.
Perfect. And we're actually, funny enough, we're actually about halfway done through Chapter 2, because Chapter 2 is incredibly short. Chapter 3 and 4 are gonna be slightly longer. Yeah, took a little bit of damage there, no biggie. And the potion of speed actually wore off at the perfect time. And I think we're approaching the end of the video, so I want to wish you guys a wonderful day. And the next episode we will Gonna Bar actually didn't make it yet, so I want to wish you guys a wonderful day, and we're gonna see each other again in the next episode when we explore these dark shafts beyond this gate. And like and subscribe and all that jazz. If you want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. But even if you don't, that's completely okay, because I really love games, RPGs, and good stories, and I really want to share them with you guys. So until next time, take care of yourselves and cheers, guys.